Hey peeps, I'm back with more of Rock's The Original Concert Chick story. We're halfway through at option number 5. But for those just joining us, let me give you the Energizer Bunny version of how we got to where we are today. We're talking about Rox, a little chick who was hatched from a chocolate egg in the south of France, who found herself on a private yacht, crossed the Atlantic, wound up in New York City, discovered music, discovered herself, became fascinated with the whole thing, wanted to get backstage and wanted to get on the tour bus. And she watched other concert chicks and what they did to get backstage, and she wrote down carefully 10 ways to get backstage, and she's already been through 4, and none of them are working for her. She doesn't play an instrument, she can't sing, she can't dance, and her last option that she checked out, number 4, was pole dancing, and there was just something about stripping and chickens and breading and frying and family tragedies that really just didn't sit right with her. So we are now going to option number 5, and the scene is happy hour with her friends. So let's hop right to it. Aren't these adorable? All right, with the tiara, no less. All right, get happy and hoppy is where we're at. When all else fails, go for cocktails and cottontails. Now, I put on the ears. I actually do have a cottontail that goes with it, but this is only my 6th or so video, and I have a long way to go before I can actually put this on and turn around and show it to you on me. So we'll save that for maybe next year or maybe 20 years from now, when I really have no business doing it, and then I won't really give a crap who sees me doing that kind of stuff. So I'll hold on to this, but here it is in the meantime. Rox did wear one, though. All right, so she joined some of her chick friends for happy hour. She always wondered why it was called happy hour when she was there for at least 2 hours, both of which were happy. In fact, all of her hours were happy hours, and she liked to be technically correct. So basically, Rox's happy hour lasted for 24 hours, because even when she was sleeping, she typically has really good dreams. So this chick is really a happy chick. Anyhow, as the chicks sipped their Grey Goose, of course, cocktail, Rox told her friends that she was through with pole dancing. One girl suggested she pose for Playboy. That's why I'm wearing these ears. Yes. Whoops. Which way? There you go. Which happened to coincidentally be her next option. Rox knew that there were no coincidences, so she signed up for the audition that was taking place downtown the very next day. I have a Playboy rock star story involving me. That's quite interesting, huh? Here's what happened. So as you've gathered through in the previous episodes or from Glitter the Globe, I'm a Nickelback fan. And yeah, I have a little crush on Chad, and my husband knows it, and he's fine with it, even though, he told me that there's now a poster backstage at their concerts that has my picture on it, and it's not because Chad's just like, oh yes, this show's for you. It's more like, this chick is a stalker, be careful. So when they came to town, I don't ask my husband for much, but when Nickelback comes in, I ask for everything I can get my hands on. And he got me a meet and greet, and but with very strict instructions, because Joe takes these things very, very seriously, and you just can't embarrass the ranch. Backstage is a sacred area, and these meet and greets, you just don't have employees' wives running around like a crazy chick that I can be sometimes. So he gave me clear instructions. You don't make eye contact with anybody. You just go stand in line. You smile for the photo. You don't speak to anyone. And then you get out and come back to the production office. And what did I say? I said, yes, dear. See, it works for both ways. Sometimes wives tell their husbands that. So it's not just the husband saying yes, dear, all the time. I said, yes, dear. And off I went. It's my turn. I'm doing exactly what I said. I have not made eye contact with anybody, and my mouth is shut. So really, and I have this skill that I never knew I had, I was able to actually speak to Chad without moving my lips. And what came out of my lips is April 2009. Now, I'm just making up that issue date because I can't find the magazine. I have no idea where it is. It's in this house somewhere. It did not get ruined in the 2 floods that we had. But it'd be a great prop, right? To actually see Chad's autograph on this thing. But anyway, so let's just say April 2009, since I don't know for sure with the magazine not here. So he hears April 2009. He said, do you have it with you? Yes, I do. He said, stand over there. So I looked around and I walked over and I stood next to this adorable young boy with a baseball cap on who was waiting to meet Chad and get his cap signed. He was part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And if I didn't feel like the smallest thing at that moment, but it's Chad. I've got the magazine, which I hid in my purse and held close to my chest so the little boy wouldn't see it. And up walks Chad with a Sharpie. I actually have a Sharpie for illustration purposes. And he does like this to me. And I said, not in front of the children. So he spends some good quality time with the young boy, signs his cap, and continues having a nice little conversation. So he's a really sweet guy. And he gets the magazine, and he said, I cannot believe that you actually have this magazine. And I said, I can't actually believe that you're more than just a person who can sing on a stage, because the guy is actually intelligent. And I didn't hesitate to tell him that I was very impressed that he actually had a brain too, and excellent taste in wine, I might add. So that was that. I signed it, and I went back to the production office. And Joe said, so how did it go? Oh, it went very well. And so I don't know, maybe I told him that night, maybe I told him like a month later what I did. But that's my Playboy rock star story. Let's get back to Rox's story, because that's what we're really here for. You know how I can get off track. So while she stood in line with the other chicks, who interestingly all looked the same. Now this is at her Playboy audition. My little story might have got us off track here, so I just want to remind you, this is her audition. So she overheard some of the chat about how rock stars like Playboy bunnies even more than strippers. So she's like, aha, I knew it. And Roxanne knew all about bunnies, having bonded with the ones that shared the same Easter basket in which she was born. This would be so cool, because the bunnies always got more attention than the chicks on Easter Sunday. And she would be a bunny and the star. So off she went to have her photo taken. Could it really be this easy? Put on some bunny ears and a fluffy cotton tail, like this. That's just going to stay right here. Spread her wings a bit and she'd get backstage and on the bus. Wow, this is incredible. So Rox filled out the form like every other Playboy bunny does, a little profile. And here's the form that she was required to fill out. And she apologizes in advance for her chicken scratch. So here's the form she had to fill out. You can see that was with her own little, what do you call them? What are they called? Claws? Feet? With her own feet. The girl wears stilettos. If you've seen a little image of her, she's got shoes on. So yeah, her own little feet. So now we have to match the big ears. We've got to put my big old readers on, because she does have chicken scratch. So her name is, as we know, Roxanne Roll. We've learned that. Breast, 2, white meat. Waist, not ever. Hip, very. She is one smart chick. Height, 2 inches without stilettos, 8 inches with. Weight, 2 pounds stilettos off, 6 pounds stilettos on. Did I tell you she was technical or what? She just wants to make sure she's giving the facts. Birth date, Easter Sunday. Birthplace, chocolate. Let me know. Chocolat, truffle egg located in Cap d'Antibes, France. Ambitions, to go on a worldwide tour encouraging all chicks to just be their fabulous selves. Turn-ons, anything sparkly, the beach, nuggets of wisdom and truth, music, kindness, and shoes. Turn-offs, gossip, chicken nuggets, television, loud noises, big mouths, bad attitudes, clutter. What she misses about France. I have to talk about technically correct France. Uninhibited peeps, the ooh-la-las, topless beaches, extended vacations. Her favorite food, peeps, pizza, and champagne. Yes. Foods she will not eat, poultry and tuna, after Jessica Simpson told her all about the chicken of the sea. She pays attention. She listens to stuff. I gotta tell you, this rocks. So this is what's so cool. The next day, Hugh himself called her. He told her that she was picked from all the other chicks because she was different, and he liked that. Good for you, Hugh. She was going to be the next Miss April chick centerfold. Unfortunately, the pictorial fell through because the attorneys couldn't agree on agency fees and terms and conditions that would only benefit them. Did they always have to ruin the fun? Boy. Okay. So that took care of option 5, and I'm going to stop right here because that really, she was so close to having her dream come true, but those damn lawyers. And you know I'm only kidding about that, right? Well, I can say that because I am one. So, it's like, it's true. No, it's not. Okay, so all my friends out there who actually are lawyers, you're all brilliant and you're all awesome. And every single lawyer on the planet's awesome. And whatever Shakespeare said, not true. And whatever I just said earlier, I exaggerated a little bit. Look, I have bunny ears on. What do you expect? All right. Looking forward to seeing you on the next edition of Denise-Marie TV, where we jump right into option number 6. And I'm not even going to give you a hint as to what that is. See you later.